Hey everyone, this is just a quick video to show you a preview and some of the main features of my ultimate annual budget spreadsheet. The link to purchase this template is in the description of this video. This is not the full video tutorial. You will get access to a detailed tutorial once you've purchased it, but feel free to reach out to me if you want to see it so I can send you the link. So this template is fully automated. You'll be able to see your weekly summary, your monthly summary with 12 monthly tabs created for you and an annual summary with a detailed breakdown of your expenses per month. You'll also get a sinking funds tracker, a debt snowball calculator, net worth tracker, and also an optional bonus dashboard to apply the 50-30-20 budgeting rule that you can customize. There is also bill calendar and a tracker sheet where you can log your data. You can use this spreadsheet for any year, use it for this year, next year, 2024, 2025, and so on. So there are 22 tabs in the spreadsheet. I'll go through each tab now. Let's start with the first one, which is the setup tab here. So this is where you set up all of your categories. All of these categories here are fully editable. So you can delete, edit, and rename them to suit your needs. There are up to 16 savings categories, 6 income categories, up to 25 categories to each bills, debt, subscriptions, and variable expenses. So a total of 100 expense categories. All the categories you write here will be automatically populated in all tabs, so you don't have to copy and paste them. This is your monthly summary sheet of your income, savings, and expenses. There are 12 monthly sheets created for you. You can start at any month. You don't have to start in January. The design of this layout is quite intuitive, separating the expenses at the bottom of the sheet here, and then your income and savings, including your monthly summary at the top of the sheet here. This is your monthly summary table where everything is automatically calculated for you. You can see your total income of the month, total expenses of the month, total saving of the month, and then your end balance here automatically calculated for you, both for budget or projected and actual amount. Here you can also input your budget or projected amount of this month to each of these tables here, including your projected income or income goal here, and then your savings goal here. This is not where you log your actual amount. To log your recurring expenses, such as your bills, debt, and subscription, please go to the bill sheet and log them in this table here. If you have any fixed monthly bills, please set them up in this table once so you don't have to repeat logging them each month. And then to log your income, savings, and variable expenses, please log them in the tracker sheet in these tables here. There are over 1,000 rows. They will then be automatically calculated in these actual columns here, here, here. And the same with your savings in the actual column here and your income. All will be automatically calculated for you. And all of these diagrams and charts will also update once you do that. You can also enter your start balance here, which is your remaining balance or funds from the previous month. It will then be automatically populated into this monthly summary table here. Moving on to the weekly tab, this is your weekly budget summary. Very similar layout. You also don't need to duplicate this tab when going from week to week. Simply select the start date of the week here. So I'm going to select the start date of the week after. As you can see, the end date of the week automatically update. And every table and chart here will then automatically populate your data based on the week that you selected on these cells here. Now the bills tab. So this bill calendar here is a smart calendar. You don't need to duplicate this tab. To go from month to month, simply select the first of the month, and this calendar will automatically populate the dates for you. And again, you can use this for 2024, 2025, and so on. It will also populate and highlight any recurring income in black. All you need to do is to set it up in this table here by selecting the date and the frequency. You have 3 different frequency here. Once you've done that, then your weekly income, bi-weekly income, and monthly income will be automatically highlighted in black month after month. So if I go to May, you can see it automatically highlight your income based on the start date that you enter here. So if I go to June, July, and so on, your recurring income will be marked automatically. So next to the calendar here is where you log all of your bills, debt, and subscription. Simply by entering the due date, category, and amount here. And please do not delete the log from previous month. Keep logging them to the next rows. There are over 1,000 rows here. There's also a paycheck box column here that you can check to help you keep track of how much your total paid bills versus unpaid bills. So when you check this box, these cells here will automatically update and show you your total paid bills of the month that you select here. So at the top of the calendar here, you can see your total bills, total paid bills, and total unpaid bills of the month that you select. So one of the main features of this spreadsheet is if you have fixed monthly bills that fall within the exact same date each month, you don't have to keep logging them every month. You can just set them up here in this table here, which is below the calendar. So set them up here once, and then they will automatically roll over, not only to the calendar, but also to all of the other sheets. So that will save you a lot of time not having to log these bills each month. And the same thing for what you log in this table here, they will also be automatically populated to all tabs. So for example, if you go to the April tab, this is your April tab here. You can see that the bills, debt, and subscription that you log in the bills tab is automatically populated in this tab here under actual column here, here, and here. So tracker sheet, this is where you log your variable expenses and also your savings and income in these three tables here. There are over 1,000 rows. And the same way with logging your bills, simply enter the date, category, and amount here. They will then be automatically populated in all tabs. So for example, in this April tab here, under this variable expenses table, you can see it in here. This is the total amount that you spend on eating out in the month of April. This is the total amount that you spend on groceries in the month of April, and so on. So everything is automatically calculated for you here. Savings or sinking funds tracker. This is where you can view the summary of your savings or sinking funds. You can track up to 16 savings categories. So once you log your savings in the tracker sheet as mentioned before, they will be automatically calculated in this sheet. Here you can see your total save amounts of each saving category, your goal versus save chart here, your savings progress displayed here, and then your left to save amount automatically calculated for you. And also all of your total savings, total left to save, total goal, and total save. There are also two savings calculator here. Savings calculator option 1 is where you can calculate your monthly contribution based on the start date and the goal date. And savings calculator option 2 is where you can calculate your goal date based on your monthly contribution. The next tab is a debt snowball tracker or calculator, which is a standalone sheet to calculate when you can pay off your debt by, which is displayed in this row here. In this column here, you can add funds to your monthly extra payment at any month to speed up paying off your debt or reduce in case of unexpected expenses. Annual dashboard tab. This sheet will automatically calculate your annual summary from your log data. It shows your total budget versus your total actual each month of the year. That can also be viewed through these charts here. And this one here is your cash flow summary each month, which is your income versus expenses. The sheet next to it is your annual expense tracker. This one here is an in-depth summary of your expenses, where you can see the breakdown of your total monthly expenses per category. Everything in this sheet is automatically calculated for you from what you log in the trackers tab and bills tab. So you don't need to do anything here. All the calculations are done for you. You can also see your total versus average per month automatically calculated for you in these columns here. You can start at any month. You don't have to start in January. So if you want to start in February, you can do so. And then all of these tables will start in the month that you select here. If you scroll down, you can also allocate subscription category to each of your subscription. And this table here will give you the total number of subscriptions per category, your total monthly fees per category as well, and then your total annual fees. You will also get this network tracker where you can track your assets and liabilities and monitor your monthly net worth growth. The last tab is a bonus tab. This is if you want to know how much ratio from your income you spend on your essential expenses such as rent, bills, groceries, and transportation versus how much you spend on your wants, which is non-essential costs such as eating out, entertainment, hobbies, and so on. Simply allocate your needs and wants in these tables here and all your needs versus wants ratio will be automatically calculated for you. You can see them displayed here, and this chart here will show you the ratio. You'll also be able to customize your ratio here. So for example, if you want to change it to 70, 20, and 10, then this table here will calculate the amount that you need to aim for your needs, wants, savings, and debt based on the income for the month that you select here. So lastly, if you're familiar with Google Sheets and want to modify this template to suit your needs, you can do so because the cells and sheets are not locked. There are warnings in place. So when you accidentally edit something that you didn't mean to, for example, this warning message will pop out. If you didn't mean to edit it, please select cancel. But if you do want to modify this template to suit your needs, you can check this box and then select OK. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions at all, feel free to message me via Etsy. Thank you so much for watching.